Good evening. Welcome, everyone, to the first pilot live stream of Average Guy Adventures. I'm Ryan, and today we're going to be talking about Indian River, Michigan, the trails, the snow, the mistakes, the wins, the rides I'm planning for its 2026 snowmobile season. This is going to be a laid-back chat, real experiences only, and feel like you're hanging out in the garage, which is where I'm at right now. Getting a little bit of feedback here. Try that. Is that better? Hello, hello, hello. Keep that a little bit. All right, past experiences in Indian River. Um, we'll kick it off with some of the rides in the surrounding areas. One of the every trip starts off with a trip to Weber Lake. We head down and go down there. We've been doing that for years. Just go down there and take pictures of the sign and test, 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 test. Hmm. Well, it's hard to do that and test it at the same time. Well, it looks like the only person on here is me at this time. I'll sit back and wait and see if anybody else joins. Good evening. We've got one person that joined. Just curious, do you know anything about Indian River? Have you been there? I wonder if that'll work better. It's all in my ear. Hopefully, everybody can hear. All right, like I was saying, the 2026 season's coming up fast, and I'm curious. Everyone's planning their ride, what they're looking at, where they're thinking about going. I know in and around the Indian River area, it's getting harder and harder to find uh, restaurants or places to just ride to. The Two Wheel Cafe is now shut down, and that one wasn't easy to get to anyway, unless you had lots of snow. But um, it's it was still a little bit of fun. I wish Springbrook Golf Course would come back. That's unfortunately that hasn't done that. Hasn't been up and running for a few years now. Uh, the only real place, at least in the Indian River immediate area, well, I mean, other than going downtown and hitting, I think it's the 310, which I've never been to. You can go up to Breakers, but as far as the towards Wolverine, the only place you can go to is Thirsty Sturgeon. A couple places down there, kind of the names escape me right now, but a couple places are down there, but they aren't always open. Um, but hoping for a repeat of the last year's snow, at least while I was there. I know it was hit or miss some weeks, and then it seemed like February had a lot more snow. But hopefully this year we'll have a repeat of that and have a couple of feet. Uh, let's see. One thing I was curious. Yeah, hope so. Got one person on here, and I could talk to him on the phone. Hopefully, we'll get a lot more snow and maybe help with maybe more people joining the snowmobile club and donating to the. Oh shoot! Ohio State just ran one back. Awesome. Yeah, just trying to see if I can get this going and maybe get some people to come in and comment on it. Maybe even use this to kind of jump off and coordinate some rides for the Inland Lakes Snowmobile Club, especially while I'm up there. I probably should have linked it onto the Inland Lakes Snowmobile Club, but to be honest, I'm tired and I was watching the Ohio State game and I just wanted to see if my microphone worked. I got a cheap one from Timu. It actually comes with all this other stuff, and I don't even know if this does this stuff comes Is that stuff actually going to that side, or is it just on my side? Oh, awesome. Well, good. Now that I know that that works, this whole thing, I think it was like $10. It came with a board and everything, and then it came with this whole thing that I attached the workbench for right now. And then I think there's even like another piece that goes on the back of it to, I guess, cut out background noise if there is background noise. I was trying to use these headphones, but I found it hard to do it. It seemed like I was very loud in my headphones, so it was distracting. So how many groomers do they have this year? I heard they're looking for more people to groom. Oh, that's a lot of people then. More than I. Well, I told Dale when he gets up there, he needs to try and join. Well, while I'm doing this, I might as well see what kind of features this thing has. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't. I saw some of them. That camera on the back of the pole barn isn't working very well, and now it's moved up. 36 turkeys. That's a lot. Hmm. We've got 25 acres around here, and I've yet to see a deer in a while. Hunters are in the backwoods. So are they? Have you? Do you know if they're behind the house or you just? Okay, okay, yeah. I was wondering if you saw those cameras or if you actually saw somebody back there hunting. We have all this around us, all these woods and farmland, and I've only seen since I've been down here maybe a handful of deer, and I haven't seen any. All I see is tracks, but I don't ever see any deer out here. But up there, there's all kinds right there in the backyard. It's crazy. Well, they'll be really big if nobody can get to them to hunt them. So I wonder if they got bigger because last winter had so much snow, and they're just anticipating it, or do they have a feeling it's going to get big, or if it's going to be a cold winter? Maybe they're eating a lot. So you just think they're big because lots of rain and so there was a lot more food. I'm actually hoping some hunters get on this site and I can talk them into contacting me and giving us some of the deer meat. And I was going to see if some of them would drop it off with you guys and you put it in the freezer. I'm gonna have to do that too. Dale said you guys are getting lake effect snow. I think tonight or tomorrow. I guess that'll make it a little bit easier for the hunters to kind of track the deer. So are the buck poles all line the streets or just up by Pat and Gary's? What's the name of that golf course that you guys are talking about that we can go to? Oh, Wolverine Golf Course. All right. As in the food, or that's the restaurant? Does somebody up there sell black bear? Oh, at the golf course. Okay. I've had bear before. It was pretty good. I don't. They didn't really say whether it was black or brown. I don't know if that matters. Oh, black bear golf course. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if there was enough snow to do a big ride and go down south and um, maybe even go around that whole area down there. It's just I know going into Gaylord gets really crappy really quick. But Dale and I rode all of that down there several years ago, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of big hills going along the road, and they run their groomers all the time, or at least they did then. I don't know if we went that far south. I have to look at them. I know we were. Yeah, I don't think we went that far south. We definitely I don't even know if we made it. We might have just been all around Gaylord and and I just know we rode and rode and rode, and we didn't really hit the same trails more than once. There's a lot of but I think we went past that Black Bear golf course down there. I think we did that. Um, we went past that golf course a couple times and went through their parking lot. Yeah, Ray showed us when we went down to um, Larry's bar. I don't remember doing this trip, but I don't remember ever going this trail. Mom said we did it, but we went down to Larry's bar and then we kind of went off to the left and uh, kept going south from there. And I don't remember doing that, but maybe it was maybe years ago. But Larry's that's a hard ride too if there's not if there's not a lot of snow or that the groomers aren't out there. I still want to get that GPS system for the groomer up there, so you guys can so people can get on that app because you get part of that money towards the grooming club, and it allows people to go on there and see what's been groomed and how long ago it's been groomed. And you guys groom every night, so it won't be it'll the only thing is it'll draw more people to that area because of how well the trails are. Oh, they're getting them now. Awesome. Trying to remember what that app is called. Is it Groom It? Or no, it's called Groomer. And that's through this groomer tracker. Awesome. Well, I'm glad I didn't think anybody was interested, so that's why I kept trying to get you to mention it because I really wanted to see wanted to be able to one I'm going to post it up here. Yeah, well and that's what the guy told me. He said you guys will get some pretty good money from it. And yeah, it's great. I love that. I have to pay $10 for each club I follow um, on the Groomer app, but it's kind of nice. It makes it so you know I have a long drive, but if somebody's coming from Ohio or Indiana, they can already look and see that hey, it's been groomed or it's been groomed every night, and it saves them some time. And hopefully, that's good. And hopefully, Petoskey, he puts I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to them this year so I can see that too. Yeah, and that was the other thing that the guy told me. I don't know if I told you that. That was the other good thing about it was, yeah, you break down, they can tell exactly where you're at because it shows in real time where you're. where your groomers are. I mean, I'm sure there's some delay because it's all GPS, and if you're not getting self service, but it still would help. I need to get a couple cameras, and between you and Dale, I want to see if you guys can mount them. Uh, I have magnetic mounts, and if you could mount a couple of them to parts of the tractor, and I'll load that video on here every once in a while. So I was thinking of all the places I was going to talk about when I was doing this, and I'm already going over 30 minutes. I didn't know how long I'd go. But I was thinking about all the places. I was thinking about that Michael's restaurant that used to be up there. I was hoping maybe I'll do this a couple times and some more people will get on here and see if any of them remember the trading post, what it used to be in Indian River versus what it is now. And the other thing I was thinking about the other day was the trading post that Cole and Courtney's 27 years old, 27, 28 years old, and she never went to the trading post when it was what it was before McDonald's. So it's just crazy that it's been that long ago. And then well, and then so I was thinking of because I was thinking of all the different places like uh, the trading post is gone. Michael's in front of that hotel is gone. Springbrook Golf Course, it's still there, but they don't open in the winter. And and now the two wheels gone. I'm trying to think of who else or what else. And of course, I feel like there's not a whole lot around, but there actually still is a lot of restaurants. I've never been to 310, um, and think I I don't know if we went. I know we didn't go this last winter, but the winter before we didn't go to Breakers at all, and we did. We did that ride up to Mackinac, but we didn't really make a big deal about going. I don't think we didn't go to Keyhole, so yeah, it feels like there's not a lot, but I mean, there still is quite a few restaurants, and it's always fun to. We did this last year. We went all the way up around Mackinac and come down the other side to go to Moose Jaw, so that's kind of nice. Um, oh, it's closed for good. Mm. I was hoping to also hopefully this will grow in attendance so I can kind of push some of those local restaurants and stuff. I don't, they need, especially in the wintertime, they need the business to keep going. What's the other one called? Let's see. Antler. Antler Inn, isn't it? Or is it? No. What's the one in Vanderbilt? Elkhorn Grill. Well, I'm just going to keep posting. I'll probably do this at least for a little while. I'll do this nightly. Got two people watching. I don't know if the second person that's on here knows anything about Indian River, or if they're just watching to see what this is about. But um, yeah, I think the next time the next one I'm going to go live on, I might do this again tomorrow night. I'm going to go ahead and post it on the Facebook site and post it on the Inland Lakes. Maybe just maybe we'll get enough people. Bring it up tomorrow night. I wonder if people last year, because I think that's where I got in trouble. It snowed more, so I felt like I could go different places, and I believe that it's that's why I wore down carbides as fast as I did, because I went places that I normally wouldn't go. Um, we rode. Well, we did two times to that two wheel cafe, and that right there gets really bad at the end. But we rode going around that um, not Wolverine. What is that area called? The Chandler Hill area. Yeah, I don't want to buy carbides, and I need to. I'm actually worried my studs will end up getting worn out too. I don't want that to happen. So hoping to find more places to go and stay off the roads as much as possible. You know, but I think last year, because there was so much snow, it kind of made me want to go to places I shouldn't have, or I wouldn't normally, and ended up costing me some stuff. And then, yeah, I don't think I don't even know. I have to check my sled. I don't know if put, I've never put slides on that new one. I don't think. And when I say new, it's was it 3 years old now? So, or yeah, three. I don't know. The video of me riding it out is on here on YouTube. And somebody asked me the other day about the wheels that were on there, and or one of the comments was about them, but I had explained to him that those are just meant for. Uh, yeah, I need to ask Mitch about that and find out why it's because it seems like it is burning oil. It's definitely got over the hours. It's past break in. I think Dale ended up looking at something this year. He was thinking about getting He wants to find an Enduro 900. We got to pay for a wedding, so I don't think I'll be getting any this year. All right, we'll go make some cookies. You're going to get a late start. You're going to be up half the night. All right, if anybody's left in the chat, if you want to talk about where you go snowmobiling or ATVing, throw it in the chat there and we'll talk about it. One of the places I like to go ride or do a lot of my riding is Indian River. Oh, it's gone. Everybody's gone. Nobody's in the chat. Stay in here a little bit longer. See what's going on. Definitely got to get me a different camera because I don't like this camera angle. Go a couple more minutes. I'm going to call it a day. We'll try this. We'll pick this back up probably 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Definitely need a different camera. Oh, shit, they scored again.